Hello and welcome to Leilani Drinks the Brown Stuff. And I'm your host, Leilani, at the renovated barn at the Avocado Ranch. And we got a fun one for you tonight. We are getting into St. Liberty, Birdie Bear Gulch. I said it, Birdie Bear Gulch, straight bourbon whiskey. It is part of the Montana Bootleggers collection and now officially part of the Whiskey of the Month collection for me, done by the Beast, and it always makes me so happy. Now, this is 87 proof, 43.5% ABV. It is 70% corn, 27.5% rye, and 2.5% malted barley. Yes, numbers are everywhere. It is triple pot distilled. Then they blend, I think, the 53 gallon of the number 3 char, and then the 30 gallon of the number 4 char. So you're getting 3 and 4 char in one. They blend that together and they age it for about 4 years at the very minimum. Now they say it's crafted in Texas, another Texas whiskey. We're getting to them, but it's perfected in Montana. And I assume why is because they proof it down with the Rocky Mountain waters. This particular expression is dedicated to Bertie Brown, Birdie Brown with a D and with a T. Both of those will work. She was a bootlegger that was also a homesteader in Fergus County, Montana in the 1920s. This particular line seems to pay homage to the women pioneers of the spirits industry. And I've never heard of her. And I'll tell you why, because the story's crazy. She was known, Birdie Brown was known to have the best brew, they say, in the country. They don't say county, they don't say city, they don't say area, they don't say state, they don't say over a couple of states, they say country. She was known to have the best brew in the country. Black woman, love it. And a homesteader on top of it. The reason why you probably haven't heard too much about her, which is crazy, is the fact that she ended up dying in like 1933 from complications of burns because her still exploded in her house. And I think it burned the whole house down, it burned her up with it, and she died. So, wow, I'm so glad I got a chance to know who this woman was. And the reason why is because Mark Sorrell, you know, who is the chief historian and also the founder of St. Liberty, ended up partnering up with a group of women, 2 women to be exact, 2 black women to be exact, and their company is called Hands. And these 2 women worked and branded and helped Sean P. Diddy Combs with his Ciroc line. And that's Dia Sims, and she was the former president there, and also Aaron Halls, who was the senior vice president over there. So yay to them, and yay to women being in the industry and pushing it along, because then we end up getting dedications and stories and know more about other women, because we do have a place in the spirits industry. We've been there. We just aren't talked about. So yay, I'm all about it. All right, look at this fun little bottle. Like, how cool is this? And I didn't get a chance to really look up St. Liberty, but this definitely looks like a little bit of a clock. It's just a cool shape. All right, let's get into it. Any preparations? I don't see any. Oh no. Oh no. The bane in my backside. This is definitely, and I don't have that long of nails, but I definitely like my little baby nails. And let's open this baby up. Oh.
Loose cork.
Well, no wonder they had it on there so tight. They don't need these corks popping off, I guess. Jeez. It feels like I smell like apricots, some cinnamon, some vanilla, touch of honey. Woodsy, definitely woodsy. A hint of tobacco, and maybe a little smoke up in there. I like woman's po, oh woman's po. Oh, I thought it was a little bit more cloudier, but it's not. And that cork is a little loose, so I will be making sure. All right. It's a coppery color. I smell some clean, like rain, which is always a nice smell to me. And kind of like a maple corn syrup, something deep up in there. I don't know what that is. What is that? What's that old word my daddy used to say? Molasses. Molasses. That's in there somewhere with the apricots. Let's do this. So a little bit of orange zest right off the top, followed by like some vanilla and some honey. A little pop at the top too, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I feel like there's some coffee in there. Yeah, there's some grain and kind of coffee. And the pop is right there at the top, so it's really hard to decipher some of these things. I feel like there's some smoke going on with this as well. But it's not as complex as I would like it to be with the number 3 and number 4 char. But it's got a good character profile to it that's kind of fun. But that pop right in the top is just, it's killing me. It's killing the mood over here, y'all. Killing the mood. But I think the now chocolate coffee undertones of this whiskey is coming through, which makes it just different. Not the greatest, because I don't seem to be tasting other things coming through as of yet. So I'm not super impressed, which makes me sad, because I really, really, really wanted to be all in for Bertie here, but it's not bad. So Leilani Drinks the Brown Stuff has to give St. Liberty Birdie Bear Gulch straight bourbon whiskey 3 kisses. So I don't know if they're doing right by you, Birdie Brown, because it sounds like your hooch was 1,000 times better. And I wish I could try that. Cheers.